and Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're coming into you on this Wednesday. This is the day that everybody tunes in for sure because we got Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee, tuning in with us. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning. Y'all coming in hot this morning?
We are. I tried my best to get Harry to hang over. I said, Harry, you need to stay over and help poor old Pat Malone out with this show, and he wouldn't do it.
Against Gary Cooper.
Gary Cooper. He's scared. He said he'd vote for an aardvark before he voted for Trump. That's exactly what the man said. Is that what he said? He's all about Kamala or Kamara. How do you say her name? Because I know everybody's correcting everybody how to say Kamala.
I can't tell you how I pronounce it.
Of
I
the
can't do
country.
that. Not on the radio.
Yeah, but in our country, we need you to be Mamala of the country.
Oh, okay, Marla. There we go.
Mamala.
Yeah.
That's right. So I posted a thing a couple of days ago. I made up a new word.
Okay.
And I said, I made up a new word. Honest question. Are you, and then I put an image up that I've created, Kamala-phobic. Are you Kamala-phobic?
I think so. I think I am.
I think I'm not. I'm not
No.
scared of her. I'm not. But
No.
I get it. I get it why people would be. But there's so many phobics in the world. There's so many phobias. I thought we needed one more.
I think I've got several of them phobias, but yeah.
By the way, what is transphobic? Is that a fear of old Pontiac muscle cars? What is that?
Maybe you're right. I never thought about that. Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody's scared of Trans Ams, man. They're trams.
And xenophobic. I've never even seen a xeno. How could I be afraid of them?
Wait a minute. Isn't Xena the warrior princess or something?
No, that's Xena. This is xenophobic. I think.
Okay, I got it. An A instead of an O. Okay.
Xenophobic.
So Harry's
You got
for
about-
Kamala, though, right? Is he?
Oh, yeah,
is he actually
100%.
voting for her?
He said he would vote for an aardvark before he voted for Trump.
Well, he's
Hey,
close.
So I
Steven,
guess
I
he's
gotta tell you,
is he a white
Harry
dude for
doesn't
Harris?
know what an aardvark is.
Yeah, I bet he can't spell it either.
Right.
Well, I'm in that category. I can't spell it. I'll be honest with you. But
Is he? Here's the categories. We got white dudes for Harris. That's the first one. That
That's
came out,
us,
wasn't it?
white
That's
dudes.
us, man. And we got single black mamalas for Kamala. That's the next one, right?
right.
Hood rats for Harris and hoes for Harris. That's the four they got so far. Which one are you gonna be?
I'm not, man. I'm a
Not
Trump
me,
guy,
one of
but I guess I'm a what is it? White privileged. I'm a white privileged. dude.
You're
White
racist
dude for
for
Harris.
sure.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt. And she actually got her black on yesterday down in Atlanta. She tried her best to get her black on.
I
So-
wasn't
I
gonna
saw
vote
that.
for her till Megan Three Stallion started twerking. And I was like,
son, I just changed my mind.
Yeah, that's
Starting to see your point. Starting to see your point.
And everybody's talking about, oh, they had such a great crowd. But let me tell y'all something, folks. There's a lot of folks show up to a free concert. I don't care who's going to be
Then
there.
everybody
Yeah.
left
Yeah.
after the show.
They did start making their exit. They
Yeah.
weren't that enamored with what she had to say.
Oh, man.
No, this is going to be fun. It is. It is. I just think this is going to, the net result is going to finally be a really clear unmasking of the darkness of corporate media. The way that those people are all together, jumping on board to get what was clearly the worst vice president in the history of this country. Now she's the second coming. Now she's perfect. Now she's got it all together. She's the answer to the evil man. And it's so ridiculous, so completely ridiculous. She is outwardly for everything that everybody, not everybody, but 60 to 70% of the people are not wanting the border to be open. They are not happy with inflation. They are not happy with lots and lots of things. And she's actually for them all.
And
And they're
guns.
trying to make her out like she's winning.
I think all that those are really
Unbelievable.
great points, Gary. But I mean, I think it all boils down to that she is openly for late-term abortion. If you're for that, then you are evil.
Mm-hmm.
And a vote for her is a vote for that.
That is true. That is true.
And she's talking
Yeah.
about taking guns up. First 100 days, she's all about getting the guns. Buyback, all that kind of stuff. That's gun control. She's all for that. And that's all over the internet. But here's the thing, y'all. They're trying to turn this into a race. They're trying to turn it into a race issues instead of standing on what they stand for.
Yeah.
And they're wanting to push it into the race. Oh, she's black. She's DEI or whatever that's called. And that's what they're trying to turn it
That
into.
worked out good with Secret Service director, didn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
no,
that's
they're trying
perfect.
because they don't want to run on the record. You know, they don't want to. You just see her record or the record that's been and what has been from what was it? We got it on.
Go, dude.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's worth waiting for. It's unbelievable. And it's just the tip of the iceberg. That's the way she thinks.
Right.
I mean, I've got my well-documented history with substance, and I believe she's stoned about half the time.
Well, that's
I
probably
do. I think she's whacked.
that's probably a good thing because there's no telling what it would be if she wasn't. You know?
Yeah, then to maybe take the edge off the hatred a little bit.
Yeah.
But now Harry,
you're right.
as he was leaving, he said that Trump was ducking her with the debate or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But that's not even. Well, no, but that's not even true though. He said he probably will debate her, but he could make a case for not debating her
Well,
because
what he
it's
wants
just
to
some
do-
random person who's been picked by them, who never got any votes.
He's wanting
No.
to wait till after she is the nominee
Right.
because if she gets up there and makes a total jerk out of herself and the Democratic Party, if you can make a jerk out of them any worse than what they are right now, I don't know. They'll replace her. She'll be gone. And I think he knows that.
But how can the media take that? He
Well-
says he probably
Well, no,
will debate her, and then they're saying,
Hang
"Look,
on
he's
for a
ducking
minute.
her."
They can't replace her.
Oh,
She's the only candidate on the list for this virtual vote that starts this weekend.
Yeah.
When you make up the rules, you can do anything you want.
Yeah, I
to.
think there's a song. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you'd like to buy that. 'cause-
But what good grief? What would they do if for whatever reason she was not able to compete? I mean, they've gone from pee pads to knee pads. What's next?
butt giggy. Yeah, Pete butt giggy. Just telling you. The
There's,
next in
there's a
line.
slogan. There's a slogan in there someplace, Gary. That's T-shirt material.
So who do you think her vice presidential?
It's going to be
running
the
mate?
Pennsylvania governor. What's
You
his
think
name?
Shapiro?
Josh Shapiro. Yeah,
Probably so.
yeah.
I wish she would take Andy Beshear, the Kentucky governor.
Nah, too new.
I know.
Too new.
Well, I just wish she would take him. Everybody in Kentucky wishes she would take him. No, it would open up that governorship, and the Democrats would not win this time.
I think
No.
you're going to hate this, but I think that she's going to win. I really do. I think with the cheating, and I think that when good people like sorry Pat, hate to attack you, man. I'm just starting off early, but it's when good people like you, man, stand by and do nothing.
Yeah.
A lot of
Hey,
people.
you-
You say,
I
why
want-
does it matter
wait a
what
minute.
I do? Blah blah blah. But it
I'm
does.
not doing nothing.
There you go.
You need to get your facts straight here, Packy.
You're
I'm
not-
going to vote.
You're
Okay.
wasting a vote.
You're not voting for
It's
Trump.
not in South Carolina. South Carolina is going to be 60-40 Trump, whether I vote for Trump or not.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So the 11 electoral votes that we have will be cast for Trump. It's over.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the reality.
I'm not
Either
just
way,
talking about voting.
You're wasting your vote if you don't vote for the winner. You wasted.
Yeah.
It didn't help anything. It didn't change anything.
Hey, I often vote for people who lose. Hey, I voted for myself when I ran.
Well, there you go.
Uh-huh.
I stand.
What do I know?
I stand corrected.
Hold on. Let's jump to a quick break. We got somebody on the phone. Who we got, Puddin'?
Well, we had Dave.
All right, Dave, call back. We're going to jump to a quick break, folks, and we'll be right back, and we'll continue this. Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing, we appreciate them bringing you the show today. And like I said, we got Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter from Nashville, Tennessee. Go to his Facebook page, Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter. Give him a like, and I think you'll enjoy what he posts regularly, and we will be right back.
And now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. Intense weather once again picked on Cherokee County the hardest last night. Blue Ridge EMC reported more than 1,700 meters in that county were down as of late Tuesday. That's more than a 17% outage rate. Union County also felt the storm's wrath. Blue Ridge EMC was dealing with 450-meter problems. Union County Fire and EMS Chief David Dyer says crews were dealing with downed trees and power lines, but nothing major. There were numerous sightings of ominous cloud formations in Blairsville, but no funnels were reported. A 40-year-old Blairsville man remains in the county jail for allegedly attacking 3 officers who arrived to investigate a domestic disturbance call Thursday. Terry Anderson was also arrested for criminal trespass and interference with a 911 call, in addition to 3 counts of obstruction. The bigger beef, though, is the probation violation charge. Anderson was arrested in 2022 and later sentenced for pointing a gun at a pair of teenagers who he says cut in front of him in the Blairsville McDonald's drive-thru line. And a Mineral Bluff man doing 102 miles an hour in a 65 last week was successful in getting away for Union deputies momentarily, but not the next day when they traced his license plate to his residence. Kyle Tem, 33, is also in the Union County Jail, awaiting bond payment of $20,000. Please download the free WJRB app. I'm Jeff Batten. You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Club 66 in Young Harris proudly welcomes the U.S. Military Vets Motorcycle Club Blood Mountain Chapter to our community. This great organization will be meeting on the third Thursday of each month at Club 66, 5 to 7 p.m. in Young Harris. This incredible group of veterans is dedicated to supporting the veteran community and other amazing organizations too. Join the fun at Club 66. You don't have to be a veteran to hang out with us. Make sure to check out our thrift store while you're there. Come have a beer and play some pool with great friends and support our vets at Club 66 in Young Harris.
So, how do you know your tax resolution specialist is good at what she does? It's when other CPAs call and say,
"Help, Debbie! I don't know how to battle the IRS like you do."
North Georgia Tax Solutions just recently took over a case and saved the client $82,000. Debbie did it and continues to do it for her clients.
Call Debbie Snelling at North Georgia Tax Solutions, whether it's hundreds or millions of dollars you owe. Call 706-745-3856 in Blairsville.
It's time now to honor the Prep Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Ware Chevrolet in Blairsville, supporting the champions of tomorrow from the 5-county area.
If you know your Union County Football Panther history, the name Kyle Morlock most certainly resonates. And while he was a great player for the Panthers, nobody could have ever guessed he might be the leading receiver for the Florida State Seminoles this year. He's a tight end for the Noles, and he appeared in all 14 games last year with 11 starts. Look for big things from Kyle Morlock, the Ware Chevrolet Athlete of the Week.
So your vehicle is stuck in your garage because of a broken garage door or operator? Maybe you want to replace that ugly garage door. Or if you're building a new garage, then call Appalachian Garage Doors in Blairsville on the Murphy Highway. Owners, builders, and contractors, go to agaragedoors.com to see what we're up to. Service after the sale, and the service is really fast. Find us on Facebook or the web, agaragedoors.com, or just search Appalachian Garage Doors and let's get started.
I'm Stephen Phillips, owner of Benny Sanitation in Hiawassee. One thing I can't stand is a mess. I've always been that way. When I was in kindergarten, I didn't build with blocks. I just wanted to put them in a bag and throw them in the dumpster. In fact, I did that all 4 years I was there. So now I'm the best garbage man in the area. I take your bags away, your big items you can't haul yourself, make your curbs look really nice. So call Benny Sanitations for your residential trash pickup. Best trash collection service or double your garbage back. 706-896-2573.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you, and who we got on the phone with us now there, Puddin'?
We got Dave this morning.
Good morning, Dave. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, so far so good. What's on your mind?
Well, you were talking about Kamala.
You ain't saying it right. You ain't saying it right. It's Marmala. Well, I think he hung up on us. Did you hang up on her?
No, I didn't. It just went kind of blank after.
Okay, after we said I corrected him. That's the way you do on CNN.
When Stephen interrupts the caller, that happens.
Well,
right?
do you know how rude it is to keep talking when somebody's trying to interrupt? I mean, that's just rude.
I know. It is really rude.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Call back, Dave.
Clearly, it's back to your show, right?
Well, I'm right. If everybody thought like I thought, it'd be a whole lot better place.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm with you.
It'd be simple. Be simpler.
I reckon yesterday.
Be simpler? Is that what you said, Gary?
Yeah,
I did. Yeah.
I think I'm
Simple is good.
I'm starting to like Gary.
Well, you've been to college. You don't know all these words, man. What the heck? Who is this Ismail?
It wasn't the word so much as the implication.
Oh, okay. Yesterday, I can't even say this dude's name, but Ismail Hanemi, what's his name? They just killed him yesterday, took him out, the top ranking official for Iran or whatever.
Yeah, I think his name is gone at this point.
Yeah, they said
he wasn't a high-ranking Iranian official. He was Hamas.
Hamas official. Okay,
it was in Iran.
He was visiting in Iran.
They said he met with the yesterday. He met with the new president of Iran, and today he's actually meeting with the previous Iranian president.
That would be accurate.
Yeah. See, I got it out there. It's simply, or yes, whatever you said. Now we're going to have all kinds of protests out there. They're going to be protests. Bless his heart, man. Bless his heart. But they took him out. I'm going to tell you, Israel's rocking and rolling. We need to be more like Israel. I really believe. I mean, this is nonsense.
Well, we're probably headed that way. Just give it a minute.
Yeah.
Unless Marmalade gets elected, then we'll be right where we are.
Yeah, well, Packy.
But do you see where the U.S. warships are making their way to the coast of Lebanon?
No,
I don't like that. I got a feeling they're going to try something big and crazy. Once they realize that without a for real big steal, there's not a chance that they can win. They're going to do something crazy.
Right. Well, they've tried everything, and and like you say, this Kamala or however you say her name, she's all they've got in the basket at this point. So there's Dave again. Maybe we can get him to talk. But, they ain't got much to run on. But, if they turn it into a race issue instead of the standing on your what you stand for with all that
policies,
that is just wrong. I think policies ought to be the name of the game. And I do think that Trump will debate Kamala, but I think I'm with him. He needs to wait till after the Democratic thing. What we got?
We got Bob this morning.
Bob?
Hey, good morning.
Where's Dave? What'd you do today, Bob?
He went to McDonald's to get a special.
Is this Bob M or is this Bob who?
This is Dr. Bob.
Oh, Doctor.
Anyway.
Hey, Doc.
Yeah. So this is about Harry feeling so upset about barn burns, but seems like BLM and Antifa burned down a lot of buildings, and I call her Queen Kamilala, set up a bail fund to get them out. They burned down dozens of buildings.
Yeah.
Very good point.
So, okay.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
And love your show. Bye-bye.
Hey, we appreciate you, man.
Queen Kamilala. I like that.
I do too. Now,
I'd like to read about these barn burnings in Hayesville.
I know what he's talking about. Is he kidding me?
Are you? You know what he's talking about?
No, I never been to a barn burning in my life. I'd like to every now and then, but
you did those. You put on those hoods and burned those crosses over there for a while.
Well, that's different, man. Totally different.
That's not a barn.
It's my own cross. You moron.
Just kidding.
I don't know what he's talking about, barn burnings. He's lost, man. He is lost, no doubt about it.
He just makes it up as he goes along, I think.
Hey, Pat, did you pick up on that, though? Did you pick up on that caller right there?
Yeah.
What did you pick up on that?
What did he say?
He said,
about,
doctor, not redneck that's, hauling trash redneck. Doctor, he said. Highly educated.
So would translate that for me? I don't know where you're going with this.
He's highly educated, and he's a Trump guy. He's very educated, and he's a Trump guy.
He
understands what's going on in the world.
I know a lot of highly educated people who are really stupid.
Oh, are you talking? Okay,
now,
there you go. There's
Dr.
another
Bob
Marmala.
Is stupid.
There's another Marmala right there. I can tell you behind because she said everybody from 18 to 25 is stupid. Did she not just say that? So are you jumping on that bandwagon?
But they are though. She's she's right about that.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, you can't really argue.
They're pretty stupid.
But that's her biggest base group.
Right.
It was.
until she called them stupid. Well, they're still on board, Gary.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This deal with
Have you guys been watching the Olympics? You having fun watching? all the...
I am not watching the Olympics. I canceled my Netflix. I've canceled Netflix. I'm not watching the Olympics. Are you watching the Olympics?
No, good grief. No, some of it's funny though. You know, they canceled the swimming race because they found E. coli in the Seine River. They shut the whole thing down because the river was polluted.
Actually, they ran it today.
Did they?
Yes. Yesterday it was polluted when they.
Oh, they cleaned it up since yesterday.
Yeah, in 24 hours they cleaned up the Seine.
No, that's beautiful.
And they actually did it today. I wonder how many of those contestants in the triathlon are going to be puking on the awards medal.
I may tune in for the boxing.
Right.
I may tune in for the boxing. They've got 3 originally male, complete with chromosomes, boxers in the women's boxing.
Yeah, I seen that.
Do you believe that?
That's not believe that. But that is the truth. We got guys beating up girls in boxing. That is just wrong.
If one of those guys actually hurts a woman, which is very likely, somebody ought to help him out of the ring. Some really big somebody.
Why would they do this? I mean, to begin with, a man should never do that to a woman, period. I'm against that 100%. And then here we got them in I mean, who come up with this?
Here's why they do it. It's a religion. People will do anything when they really believe in it. Right. They will. And for them, it is a completely godless religion to believe that all that crap is true. It's just evil, man. It's evil.
It's evil.
But they're committed. They're committed to it. They're absolutely committed to it.
When I got a cousin of mine, I'd put her in the ring in there with any man
See,
was.
There you go. There you go.
But I'm telling you, man, her odds of winning be pretty high. I ain't kidding you. Yeah.
Let's get her a ticket to Gay Paris.
I'm gonna tell you, man, when she spits her backer out, you better watch out. Somebody's butt's fixing to get whooped. Yep. But that is crazy. But that's where we're at right now. That don't even make good sense to me. That don't even make good sense. But I don't. The whole thing is from the get go. I mean, from the get go, when they did all the thing with the intro with all the weird people up there, kind of representing the Lord's Supper with all that, and the blue guy up there, and their dangling participles hanging out. I just don't think that's cool.
No, most people did not. No, the viewership is tanked.
And then Netflix give like $16 billion or $1 million or something like that to the Harris campaign, and I know they've been canceled. People's been canceling their Netflix account.
I like how you say you canceled your account as if you're not stealing it from.
Well,
I mean, like you had your own account. Okay.
Technically, I'm still closing the account.
There's only like 3 Netflix actual payers in the world.
Well, you're right. Maybe that's Dave back on the phone with us again.
Come on, Dave. Call back.
I don't know, man. You know, the devil is not in hell. The devil is right here with us, and that's what's going on. And he's raging, man. He is raging. And people are following him behind this. It's not even funny. I mean, how this is going. What we got?
Yeah, but
go ahead.
Is that Dave? No, is that Dave?
Is that Dave?
No, this is Darren.
Darren?
Mm-hmm.
Darren, good morning.
I heard y'all were struggling this morning for talent, so I figured I'd call in.
Oh, thank you. We appreciate that, Darren.
Yes.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Well, I just wanted to know, did you get to see that twerking show in Georgia last night?
No, I did not watch that, but I did see the highlights this morning on CNN.
Man, it's pretty embarrassing. You go there to see somebody twerk and hunch, and then they walk out on Kamala.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or Kama or Toe or whatever her name is.
That just kills the show. Yeah.
You went there.
Did you watch it? Was
no,
you there?
I didn't watch it. I did what you did, Steve. I mean, you and I are on the same page. We just check it out on
X,
the Gateway Pundit, and see what Trump's doing, and they just happen to have somebody on there twerking and embarrassing Kamala.
Yeah, bless her heart. Oh, man, she is so fake. She is so fake. All right, man, thank you for calling in.
All right, you got it.
So do you really think there'll be a debate? I mean, honestly, do you think Kamala will actually do a debate?
I do.
You do think
I
so?
do. Yeah, I think I think she thinks she probably has to. And she probably thinks that she'll win.
I think it'll be great television.
It'll be amazing television. Yes.
Yeah.
Who's not going to watch that train wreck?
Yeah.
Same reason that Joe's was such a success.
Absolutely.
Viewer-wise, it was huge. It was amazing. The world watched him fall apart.
Well, they had to do Joe. They had to do that. They had to put Joe up there where everybody could say, "Oh, maybe there is something wrong with Joe." All of a sudden, overnight, Joe is not the guy that we thought he was. Because yesterday he was amazing, and so now they can change their. And then Joe's out. Joe is out, and so then we got Kamala, which is worse than Joe. She is more liberal than Bernie Sanders. They say.
And Kamala, absolutely, without question, participated in hiding Joe's horrible situation.
Yeah.
She lied.
Yeah.
She lied to everybody, along with Jill and the rest of them. They all, in the media, they all lied. They all lied. Don't ever forget that. They're liars.
I'm with you. When I picked up something on X here yesterday that in Georgia, they're placing a team in Fulton County to oversee the election. In Wisconsin, they just rolled out drop boxes again. In Michigan, they're refusing to clean the voter rolls. And all across America, they're telling illegal aliens to vote. Have you heard anything?
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem.
Yeah. That is a big problem. And
well, they've already registered them all. They won't even have to vote, man.
Right.
They won't. They could just push a button and say, well, yeah, that person voted. It's all so crooked. It's completely crooked. It is. I hate it, but can't give up on it. Can't give up on it.
We have got to get this straightened out. I mean, you got the illegals voting. That ain't even. I mean, and you don't want voter ID. That's another thing they're fighting about. Voter ID. You can't. They don't want voter ID. How do they even in their mind think that that's even right? I mean, you can't even.
They don't.
It's ironic that the party who claims to be defending democracy is the one who's trying to get illegals to vote. Which just because you have more votes doesn't mean more illegal votes doesn't mean more democracy.
Well, they don't really want. They don't care about America. They care about winning. We want to win, and everything that Trump and there you go. And Vance, they've all over Vance about the cat lady. They're upset about him with the cat lady, and they're trying to make him into some evil guy too.
Well, cats are evil.
Well, they are. I guarantee you.
That's true. Yeah. That is true.
And we all know a cat lady. Everybody knows a cat lady. I mean, that.
Next will be cat ladies for Harris. That's probably a thing already.
But it's not for the good of America. It's for the good of the Democratic Party. And we want to continue pushing the issues of all this transgenderness, which is less than 1%. But looking at TV, you'd think that half of the 3/4 of the world dresses up in high heel shoes, I mean, here you go. What are you going to do? You keep voting, and then you got people like Pat Malone. My vote don't count. Oh, I ain't voting. My vote don't count. Yes, your vote counts. You need to get out there and get her done.
I didn't say it didn't count.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say I wasn't voting. I said the situation in South Carolina is already decided.
Yeah, well, then you should just give up then.
Yeah.
No. Why? Well, you guys should give up based on how corrupt you're telling me that the election system is.
You know where I am on this, though. That doesn't mean you give up. Right. That means you believe a little bit more that Jesus is a king.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same way that dang bullet didn't hit him in the back of the head; it hit his ear. You think the hand of God can't step in?
Do you think because of what I believe that I don't believe that Jesus got a hand in this thing?
You're not acting like it. You got to walk out your belief.
I am.
Okay.
In spite of the pressure, the constant harassment, and the requirement for reinforcements on Wednesday, I'm still doing what I'm doing.
Well, okay, we talk about him getting shot. It's all across social media that he really didn't get shot. It was something else. It was a piece of glass, or it was this, or it was that. He really didn't get. They're trying to do that, and they're actually. Facebook has admitted censoring the assassination attempt photo, the ironic photo where he's holding his hand up in the air and shouting. They actually admitted. Now, they're calling it a mistake. It's funny how all this works, and even Google, I think Google has done the same thing, and they're calling it a mistake because, we didn't know we did that. It's our algorithms or whatever they call the thing and all that. They're blaming that. I don't believe that. I think they actually censored this stuff to where they're actually the truth, and that's the thing about it. You can't believe anything. Of course, I go to X, and I kind of feel like X is open, so I might be wrong about that. But where do you go at this point? I mean, with everything, you think Newsmax, I don't know. I mean, is Newsmax any good? Are they better than Fox News? I mean, and I know CNN is crazy, but where do you get the information other than X? Where else can you go?
It's about the only place you can get accurate information anymore. There's a little bit more to sift through because there's a little bit more crazy stuff. But
there's a few spots, but there's not many.
Have you noticed though, Gary, like being on X though? I mean, like it's like the conspiracy theories, being right. I mean, we hear about stuff 4 days before it comes out of the news a lot of times.
Right.
Oh yeah, you don't actually need to listen or watch the news if you're watching that, because they are ahead of the curve every time.
Well, it's not the news anymore. It's just actors. They're actors up there reading what they're told to read and acting like they really give a rip.
Have you seen the montage? I actually put it on my Facebook page. The montage of as soon as that whole attack on J.D. Vance started about the cat lady, which, by the way, if you're not the crazy cat lady and you're a single woman and you have cats, you are the crazy cat lady. Trust me, they exist. Yeah. They exist. That's
you don't know one.
We all know one.
Yeah.
Let's be real. But as soon as they started doing that, they all picked one word, weird.
Yeah.
He was weird. Have you seen it?
Yeah, all over. Yep.
It's unbelievable. They all get together and decide, okay, what's the word we're going to use to describe him, to try to tear him down? Weird. He's weird. And which by definition, that means we're weird. You're weird.
I am.
Now, they may be onto something. I'm weird. No question.
I'm crazy, but I know I'm crazy. That's okay. That's okay. If you know you're crazy and you're crazy, that's cool. But if you're weird and you don't know you're weird, then there's a problem with that.
That's weird. That is weird. Yeah, you're right.
But they do it with okay, you remember Bloodbath? It was all over. I mean, they get that one word.
Bloodbath.
They drive it home. They just drive it home, and everybody starts. And I don't know. I like J.D. Vance up to this point.
Oh, I like him a lot.
Yeah,
I like him. I think he's a real threat to them. I think they're not even talking. They're not thinking about this election when they start doing that. They're thinking about 28.
Right.
They are. They're smart.
Yeah.
They do that. They get way ahead of us on that stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know, but yeah, we got. I like it where Karma. I can't even say her name right. Carmela or whatever it is. She says, "Say it to my face. If you're gonna say something, say it to my face." She's being tough, ain't she? Say it to my face. You got something to say.
It's crazy how she got a black accent all of a sudden. Did you hear that?
I know that. That's what I said the other day. And it's terrible. It's worse than Clinton. Hillary Clinton tried to do that. You remember Hillary Clinton tried to do the accent.
Oh,
she carried hot sauce in her purse.
Right.
Did you just say it's worser?
Yeah.
It may have been worser.
Yeah, worser.
That's more than worse. That's more than worse.
Yeah,
it's much more than worse. It's worser.
Okay.
Worser.
Yeah.
What the heck, man? Have you not been to college? Did they not teach you anything in college, Pat?
Apparently not.
Oh well. We got another collar pudding. Okay, you keep making this hand gesture. I didn't. Oh, break. Okay, we got to take a break.
That's a different gesture.
It didn't have sense. It ain't with pudding. Yeah. Okay, I'm having too much fun. Hey, Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing, y'all hang in there. We'll be right back.
You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
When it comes to metalwork in Hayesville, trust TB Fabrications. Our professional welders are your solution for gates, handrails, boat dock repairs, and even pontoon repair. With over a decade of welding experience, we're your reliable choice whether we come to you or you visit our shop. That's right, we are completely mobile and ready to come to your location to make welding repairs to structures, handrails, heavy equipment, gates, you name it. Search TB Fabrications on Facebook or call us at 706-897-8930 today.
This is Tamala Cooper. A family recently told me that what they love most about our funeral home is that we feel like home and family. I'd like to introduce you to the newest member of our family, Kristen Carvajal.
Come by and meet me. Pick up a calendar and let us answer any questions you might have about funerals, pre-need, or cremations. We are Bannister Cooper Funeral Home, Towns County's local funeral home.
We are located next to McDonald's in Hiawassee, or give us a call 706-896-2218.
Appliances, mattresses, televisions, all in one easy-to-shop experience. If you haven't been to Harvey Jackson in Blairsville, then you aren't saving the money you should be saving on washers, dryers, fridges, dishwashers, and more. Name brand mattresses like Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, and Carrington Chase. Harvey Jackson on Highway 76 also handles appliance parts and can repair and install your new purchase. Buy it now, get it home quickly with Harvey Jackson. Quality and service with every purchase at Harvey Jackson in Blairsville.
Hey folks, this is Dr. Andre Scheffler. Have you heard the news? Hillcrest Clinic and Imaging has moved. Come visit us at our new facility at 401 Pat Harrelson Drive. Not feeling well? Come see one of our providers at the walk-in clinic. Has your doctor ordered an MRI, CT, ultrasound, or X-ray? Visit our certified radiology center for excellent images at 1/3 the price of our competitors. You will receive the same high-quality care as before, this time with a flat, easy-to-access parking lot. Come on by. You'll be glad you did.
If you're one of the many who are unhappy with the direction our country is headed and you're frustrated by not knowing what to do about it, there's one thing you can do. Show your support for the United States by displaying the American flag. Call Billy the Flag Guy at Mountain Flagpoles in Blairsville. Reach Billy at 706-804-0949 to proudly fly the American flag at your home, business, or church. 706-804-0949. That's Mountain Flagpoles at 706-804-0949. Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. Reports finds nearly 500,000 people in New England can't speak English. 500,000 people in New England can't speak English. How did that happen? How did these people forget English?
Oh, they didn't forget. They never learned it. However, if you've ever been to that part of the country, a lot of those people that did grow up here still don't actually speak English. You know, you're gonna park the car. I mean, it's hard to understand them. That may be it.
Yeah,
it may be Southerners trying to talk to them.
Golly, that's the thing, you know, when you watch movies and you got some Yankee they're trying to make into a redneck and he's trying to speak redneck. It's just terrible.
Is Mr. Worser over there talking about how people can't speak English?
He was.
What's wrong with
Mr. Worser? That was Worser.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. There you go. You know, I got my own vocabulary, but I got it.
I got your Babylon Bee here for you, man.
Oh, we didn't have no good cat turd.
I tried to find a good cat turd. He just going on about how Kamala's fake accent and how all of a sudden she doesn't have it anymore. You know, next day it doesn't have it anymore. But Babylon Bee says as Kamala campaigns, nation starts to miss the clarity and coherence of Joe Biden.
He is making more sense than he did, for sure.
Now, he's supposed to speak at the DNC. Is it DNC? Am I saying it right? DNC? Is that what it is? They got so many of these acronyms, I can't keep up with them.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to speak at that. And, you know, if they got the teleprompters, they do good. And you can watch them read it. So they do good with the teleprompters. I don't know who's behind all that, but we all know it's not
I don't think he does that good with the teleprompter anymore. I don't know. I don't think he's going to.
Yeah. I think he's just glad he's still alive. Because he could have been took out. And then we got the Supreme Court deal going on. Oh, I think we lost Gary. Did we lose Gary?
Uh-oh.
Where did Gary go? Gary! Pat, you're off.
Divine intervention.
Is that what it is?
I think.
There he is.
He's back.
We thought we'd lost you. Pat Malone said it was divine intervention. I don't know, man.
No, I just wanted you to miss me.
Yeah.
No, I just looked over and it wasn't working. I was like, well, good grief, where'd everybody go? I don't know what happened.
Okay.
But here I am. What did I miss? Did
I
it
have
get
been
worse?
across the teletype machine. I have been corrected again on my speech. You need to use the word correctly. It's more worser. So, okay, it's more worser, not just worser. So there's some educated person. More worser. So who we got, Puddin'?
We got Jeanette this morning.
Good morning, Jeanette. What's on your mind?
I would like to read some scripture to you on the subject you're on now.
Well, which Bible you using? We got to know which Bible you're
The King James.
Okay, read her out there.
Matthew 4:19. And he, Christ, said unto them, Peter and Andrew, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men. John 21:6. And he, Christ, said unto them, cast the net on the right side of the ship, and ye shall find. They cast therefore, and now they were not able to draw it for the multitude of fishes. Matthew 25:32, 33, 34. And before him, Christ, shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divideth his sheep from the goats. And he shall set the sheep on his right hand, but the goats on the left. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. Matthew 25:41. Then shall he say unto them on the left hand, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. Some of the leaders of the Democrat Party are calling themselves leftists. They make snide remarks about the ultra-right, which should be right, Christian.
Right.
God is love, compassion, and the eternity. Satan is lies, hate, division, and the lake of fire.
Amen to that, girl.
Are you a sheep or a goat? Wake up, America.
There you go. I know one thing. Me and Gary gonna be sitting over there looking around.
What's her name, ma'am? Is she still on? What was her name?
I'm Jeanette.
Jeanette, I've heard a bunch of preachers in my life, but I got to say, you're not bad. Stephen, you're looking for a good source of news. You wonder where to go to find good news. You just found it.
There you go.
There's your good news.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling in.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I know me and Gary's going to be sitting over there on the right side, peeping around over at poor old Packy and yo, goat. That is good. That's the thing about it, though. Christians kind of know what's going on. You know, the folks that don't read the Bible and don't stay in the Word, they don't know what's going on. That's what's the problem.
I don't know how people. Honestly, this is for real.
Right.
I don't know how you could look at the world and all that's in it with an open mind, and not believe that all that is real, that all the what God has done and said is real. But if you don't, how in the world do you stay sane?
Yeah.
How in the world? No wonder everybody's so hopeless and so scared.
I don't know. Ask Pat. He's the one that's hopeless and scared.
No,
Not hopeless or scared.
He's not hopeless. He does look a little scared though, just barely.
Yeah.
Only on Wednesdays.
Oh, they keep saying break.
You're right.
Yeah, we got to go to another break.
You're intimidating, Gary.
I know.
The truth hurts, man. The truth hurts. That's what it is. The truth hurts. Yeah, the truth will set you free. We got to do another break. We're going to give something away or not give something away.
What is today? Today is S&S Smoothies and a tin roof. We'll give away $15 to either of those.
How about that? So that'd be good. We're going to take a short break, folks. Go check out Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter. He's going to be live tonight, which I know you're going to enjoy that. So we're going to thank Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing, and we'll be right back.
You hear it, and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
July is all about freedom. And when it comes to your next vehicle, the place to celebrate that freedom is Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville.
Freedom to head to the beach in a Ford SUV.
Are we there yet?
Freedom to show the ladies my brand new Mustang.
Freedom to shop at Jackie Jones Ford, knowing I'll drive out with a great car and a great deal.
Family, freedom, and a new Ford at Jackie Jones Ford in Hayesville.
Whether you need a cart to ride around the campground, a neighborhood cruiser, or a utility vehicle for the yard, North Georgia Golf Carts has you covered.
Our family-owned company of almost 20 years offers a full-service department for all major brands.
A complete line of parts and accessories, pickup and delivery service, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff. North Georgia Golf Carts is here to make your life easier. Call 706-896-8835 or stop by at 3850 Highway 76. Here at North Georgia Golf Carts, our aim is to keep you rolling.
For over 50 years, Mountain Realty of Hiawassee has been providing outstanding service to our clients. If you're looking to buy or sell in North Georgia or Western North Carolina, Mountain Realty will provide you with the most ethical, honest, and efficient service possible. Our realtors listen and are eager to help our clients find their dream home or property. We're members of Northeast Georgia and Georgia MLS, allowing extra exposure to agents working with buyers. We are easy to find on the shores of Lake Chatoog in downtown Hiawassee at 325 North Main Street and at mountainrealty.com.
Start the day off right at the Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery in Blairsville. You might think of the Tin Roof for yummy desserts, but the breakfast menu is really great. Not only that, breakfast is served all day. And have you tried the new coffee roasts, like the Wake Up Happy Espresso Blend or the Cold Plunge Cold Brew? Taste for yourself in the Merchants Walk in Blairsville. The Tin Roof Country Store and Creamery, open at 6 a.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. Saturday.
I'm Stephen Phillips, owner of Benny Sanitation in Hiawassee. One thing I can't stand is a mess. I've always been that way. When I was in kindergarten, I didn't build with blocks. I just wanted to put them in a bag and throw them in the dumpster. In fact, I did that all 4 years I was there. So now I'm the best garbage man in the area. I take your bags away, your big items you can't haul yourself, make your curbs look really nice. So call Benny Sanitations for your residential trash pickup. Best trash collection service or double your garbage back. 706-896-2573.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. The phone lines are open. What's the question there, Pat?
Question, we got Olympic trivia today. The question is, which two countries were not invited to participate in the 1948 Olympics?
All right, give us a call, 706-379-9770. We have got S&S Smoothies and the Tin Roof coupons here for you. And Packy's got something he would like to read. We're going to compare the songs of Carmelita Harris, or whatever her name is.
We're going to compare the rallies. So,
the rallies.
So Cat Turd did put out a little quote there. It says, Democrats always have free celebrity concerts at their rallies because nobody would come see them otherwise. So I thought we'd do a compare and hey, Puddin', you got the computer on over here? So I got a compare and a contrast to the two guests or,
singers,
or celebrities that Trump has and Kamala has. So Kamala had a singer called Megan Thee Stallion. Here's some nice lyrics from her that we're saying. And that's because you know that I don't with nobody. I be quiet, but you out there be telling one-sided. I ain't perfect. I try to fix the and that ain't working, but I ain't gonna argue about twerking, okay? And here we're gonna contrast that to Trump's guest. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, that I'm proud to be an American.
How about that? The proof
from
is
Detroit down to Houston, from New York to L.A., where's pride in every American heart. It's the time we stand and say, I'd rather be, because you know that that should tell you a lot about who you're voting for, you morons.
Yeah. I thought it was...
One correction, you should have beeped Houston. That's a dirty word.
Okay, sorry.
He almost said the word before he mashed the button.
I can feel it.
Yeah, there's a lot of beeps in there. Who we got, Puddin'?
We got Daniel this morning.
Good morning, Daniel.
Hey, how are you?
So far, so good. What are you into today?
Just driving to my house.
Okay, that's a good thing. Who was left out of the Olympics in
1948.
48.
Germany and Japan.
Germany and Japan.
Yes, sir. You're correct. You're a winner.
There you go. So you working today or not working today?
I'm working after a while.
After a while?
Yeah.
You just show up whenever you want. Where do you work at?
I own a card shop in Young Paris.
Oh, okay.
Cards.
There you go.
There you go.
Now you talking. Yep. All right, man. We'll swing by here. We got your coupons.
All right, thanks.
Gary, we're going to be live and kicking tonight at Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Looking forward to it. That'll be 9 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock his time for all you folks listening up in Nashville, Tennessee. So anything else you would like to share with us before the end of the song starts playing?
You know, I don't have a lot to add to all the wisdom that's already fallen out here, but I do hope. I know you've seen what's going on down in Venezuela.
Oh yeah.
You know, they've had their election, and there seems to be some thought that maybe it was stolen. And I'm just saying, if they're not careful, they're going to become just like America.
Wise words from Gary Chapman.
That's the worster thing I've heard all day.
More worse. I love it. Yeah, they're pretty bad shape down there right now. Don't seem like it's going quite the way it should be going.
It's not smooth.
No.
It is not smooth.
No.
The sad thing is Venezuela used to be the best economy in the Americas.
Agreed. They can get back there. They just got to get rid of the communists, just like we do.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. The communists, the people that's wanting to, tell you what.
I'm tired of calling them Democrats. I'm just going to go straight communist.
I'm with you. I think you're right.
Until proven otherwise. Look at what people do, not what they say.
Right.
What they are doing is communism. It's socialism at best, and actually, when you put in all the hatred, it's communism.
You're right. Yep. That'll be a good snippet.
But I don't have a strong opinion on anything. But I'm just saying it's.
That'll be a good snippet I can use here. Yep, I'll use that, no doubt. But anyway, how long we got, Puddin'? 0. We got the music's not playing.
Down to 0?
Backwards C. That's how much time we got.
The music's not playing.
No, it was 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's just sit here and stare at him until it starts.
Yeah.
Y'all tune
Make
in.
it start.
Tune in tonight to Gary Chapman.
Will it to start?
Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter on Facebook. We always love to have him every day. We'd love to have him every day, but our boss is so cheap we can't get him to cough up no money. And
our budget is backwards C, like Puddin' just made.
Gary, we'll see you tonight, 9 o'clock.
All right. See y'all there.
Thanks, Gary.
Thanks,
guys.